Hello, everyone. Today, we will learn a beautiful lesson called Vitamin M. This heartwarming story revolves around Ravi and his grandfather. Through their experiences, we learn important values such as love, respect, care, and understanding for elderly people. Let us begin this interesting journey. And quote Ravi's grandfather had become forgetful with age. He often misplaced things and sometimes forgot important details. Ravi's mother was deeply concerned about his well being. She jokingly wished that someone would invent a special memory medicine called Vitamin M to help elderly people improve their memory and stay safe. Grandpa's forgetfulness had already caused a few problems. Once, he accidentally took more medicine than he should have. On another occasion, he went for a walk and forgot the way back home. Although nothing serious happened, these incidents made Ravi's mother even more anxious about his safety. She felt that Grandpa needed constant care and supervision. Although Grandpa was forgetful, he did not like being treated like a child. He believed that he was still capable of managing his own life. Grandpa reminded his family that he had lived independently for many years. He felt unhappy when people constantly worried about him and stopped him from going out alone. More than anything else, he wanted trust, freedom, and respect. Before leaving for work, Ravi's mother gave him an important responsibility. She asked him to keep an eye on Grandpa and make sure that he did not go out alone. Ravi promised to help. Although he understood his mother's concerns, he also felt sorry for Grandpa. Ravi knew that Grandpa wanted to be treated with respect and not like a helpless child. Before leaving for work, Ravi's mother gave him an important responsibility. She asked him to keep an eye on Grandpa and make sure that he did not go out alone. Ravi promised to help. Although he understood his mother's concerns, he also felt sorry for Grandpa. Ravi knew that Grandpa wanted to be treated with respect and not like a helpless child. One day, Grandpa decided that he would not stay at home any longer. Wearing his yellow cap and carrying his walking stick, he confidently stepped out of the house. Ravi became worried when he saw Grandpa leaving alone. Remembering his promise to his mother, he quietly followed Grandpa from a distance to make sure that he remained safe. Ravi followed Grandpa carefully, making sure that he was not seen. He hid behind trees, bushes, and benches as Grandpa walked through the park. Ravi's mission was not easy. He had to stay alert all the time while keeping a safe distance. As he continued following Grandpa, he found himself in several funny and embarrassing situations that made the adventure even more exciting. Grandpa continued his outing with confidence. First, he stopped at a small tea stall where he enjoyed a cup of tea and a snack. Ravi watched him carefully from a distance. After that, Grandpa crossed the road and entered a barber shop. Ravi followed him everywhere, worried that Grandpa might forget his way. However, Grandpa seemed to know exactly where he was going. Suddenly, Grandpa boarded a bus. Ravi became nervous and quickly followed. As the bus moved through the city, Ravi tried hard to keep track of Grandpa. After some time, he spotted a yellow cab that looked exactly like Grandpa's cap. Relieved, Ravi moved closer. To his surprise, he discovered that the cab belonged to a completely different person. Grandpa had cleverly disappeared, leaving Ravi confused and amazed. Feeling tired, worried, and disappointed, Ravi finally returned home. He feared that something might have happened to Grandpa. But as soon as he entered the house, he was amazed to see Grandpa resting comfortably in his room. Grandpa had safely completed his outing and reached home before Ravi. At that moment, Ravi realized that Grandpa was far more capable and independent than everyone had believed. As Ravi reflected on the day's events, he understood something very important. Although Grandpa was growing old and sometimes forgot things, he still deserved trust, respect, and independence. Ravi realized that caring for elderly people does not mean controlling them. Instead, it means supporting them with patience, love, and understanding while respecting their dignity. In the end, Ravi learned that growing old does not take away a person's wisdom, dignity, or ability to make decisions. The story Vitamin M teaches us to treat elderly people with patience, love, trust, and respect. Sometimes, the best medicine is not a tablet, but the care and understanding we show to others.